You know, there's nothing more peaceful than the sea. I happened to catch a bunch of guys who had finished the day and they were relaxing after a fishing catch, a big one. I love the ladies in their saris. They are so beautiful. 6 yards of fabric wrapped and twists around the body. So elegant. But as we come to a close of the day in Kuching, and we're off to Mumbai. This is the Taj Mahal Land's Inn in Mumbai. Huge lobby. I want to tell you something. The traffic is bustling. There is so much traffic. So many people. It's wonderful to see all this activity on the streets. It's a real metropolis. Now this is the big train station. My God, look at the architecture here. It's just fantastic. I love the casualness of the people as they stroll through the streets in their great saris. And look at the buses and the bicycles and the cars and the trucks. Everything just bustling along. It's a great city to visit. This is the adobe in the heart of town, where most people bring their clothes to be washed because they don't have washing machines. The clothes are beaten and then hung out to dry and then delivered.
Home of Mahatma Gandhi, and he lived here from 1917 to 1934, and during the time he stayed here, this house was the focal point of all the activity connected with the freedom struggle. For some time it was also the headquarters of the Indian National Congress. Now the plaque in the center there shows, okay, there are over 30,000 books here, books by Mahatma Gandhi, books about him, and books that he liked to read. Yeah. Martin Luther King was inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's tenets of non-violence and satyagraha, which is Satyagraha movement, which is the truth. And Nelson Mandela was also so inspired, and so today South Africa has got its freedom, and they always are thankful to Mahatma Gandhi for that, because Mahatma Gandhi lived in South Africa. He had gone there initially at the behest of a client, and then while traveling in a railway train, he was thrown out of the railway train because they had racist compartments, white, brown and black. And this so set Mahatma Gandhi thinking, and it completely changed his life. And then he stayed on in South Africa to champion the causes of the Indians in South Africa. At that point, there was a £3 tax levied for all non-whites, and Mahatma Gandhi once led a protest march in Transvaal against this tax.
This is Gandhi's bedroom.
And this is how he was dressed when he went to attend the Round Table Conference in England. And he was reprimanded with, "Is this the way you come dressed to meet the King of England?" And his retort to that was that the King of England was wearing enough clothes for both of them, so it didn't matter how simply dressed he was. In fact, Winston Churchill used to make fun of him and called him the naked mendicant of India, Fakir, F-A-K-I-R, which is the local, the Indian word for mendicant. Note the style of dress, simpler and simpler. And this special cap here, which was then later gets is a kind of sartorial headgear, which is called the Gandhi cap. Bombay is the commercial capital of the country, and it is the state capital of the state of Maharashtra. Maharashtra is one of the largest states in the Indian Union. We have 25 states, of which Maharashtra is considered one of the largest and which has the most resources. New Delhi is the political capital of the country. Okay? And New Delhi has a population of some 8 million. It's more spread out land-wise in the city, and it's also more historical. Now these are the hanging gardens. Many people come here expecting the hanging gardens of Babylon, and then they're kind of perplexed when they see this garden here. But this is in reality a terraced garden. Underneath where we are standing is a reservoir, huge reservoir containing water for the city of Bombay. This water comes in large steel pipes from the lakes, which are about 30 kilometers away, which is the catchment area, which collects rainwater, which is then chlorinated, filtered and distributed through the reservoirs, which are placed at some elevation like this. Now adjoining these premises are the Parsi Towers of Silence. The Parsis are an ethnic group who migrated to India from Persia. Since they revere the elements fire, water and air, they don't wish to desecrate these with their corpses. So they have this unique form of disposal of the dead. It's an ancient Persian custom where the corpse is placed in a stone well consisting of 3 concentric circles, the innermost for children, the middle one for women, and the outermost for men. The bodies are placed upon this iron grid and are then fed on by vultures or birds of prey, and then the bones drop through the iron grid below into the dry well, and then decompose over a period of time or are washed away with the rainwater. Okay? This garden is also famous for its topiary art. That's hedges cut in the shapes of birds and animals that you can see there. There's a deer, there's a yoke of oxen further up.
This is where everybody wants to stay. It's the Taj Mahal. All of the royals have stayed here, and it's facing the Adriatic Sea. It's so peaceful, so beautiful.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our visit here in India. It's been such a great experience for us, and also exchange of culture. I want to tell you that for a long time I wanted to come, and I've come and I've shared these wonderful exchanges and people. They're so friendly. You have to come to India and see for yourself. Thanks for sharing India with me. We've traveled through Delhi, Jaipur, Agra, Kochi, and finally Mumbai. One of my great dreams was to visit the Taj in Agra, and I did. And when I approached it, I had just absolute goosebumps. Just thinking about the 7th wonder of the world. You have to experience this, you have to experience the cuisine, the dance, the culture, everything that India is about. So, until next week, I'm Jon Haggins, the GlobeTrotter. Join me then.